He's an icon, a symbol of childhood dreams. Pinocchio, the wooden boy who yearns to be real. We think we know his story. We've seen him dance with Jiminy Cricket, outwit a sly fox, and escape the clutches of Monstro the whale. But Disney's Pinocchio, enchanting as he is but a shimmering reflection of the original. Carlo Collodi's Pinocchio is a creature born of darkness, a puppet wrestling with the cruel whims of fate in a world far more grim than any fairy tale. This is a story where hunger claws at the belly, illness steals innocence, and death is a constant shadow. To understand Pinocchio, we must first understand the man who carved him into being. Florence, 1826, a city teeming with life, yet haunted by hardship. This is where Carlo Lorenzini, the man who would become Collodi, entered the world. He was the eldest of 10 children, born into a family struggling to stay afloat. Imagine, if you will, the weight he carried on his young shoulders. 6 of his siblings were claimed by illness, their lives snuffed out like candles in the wind. Death, it seemed, was an unwelcome guest at the Lorenzini table, a constant reminder of life's fragility. Collodi's childhood was not one of sunshine and laughter. It was a world of shadows where hunger gnawed at empty stomachs and the fear of loss lingered in every corner. Is it any wonder, then, that Collodi's stories dripped with a darkness unknown in sanitized fairy tales? Pinocchio, his most famous creation, is no exception. The puppet's journey is fraught with danger, a relentless barrage of trials that mirror the harsh realities of Collodi's time. Hunger, a constant companion, drives Pinocchio to steal and lie. He faces illness, violence, and the ever-present threat of death. He is tricked, beaten, and even hanged. His wooden body bears the brunt of a cruel world, his cries of pain echoing the silent suffering of children lost too soon. Collodi, through Pinocchio, gave voice to the voiceless. His words a searing indictment of a society that often failed its most vulnerable members. Section 4. Disney's Glimmer in the Dark, Sanitizing a Tragedy. Decades later, a man named Walt Disney would stumble upon Collodi's creation. He saw in Pinocchio the potential for magic, for a story that could capture the hearts of children and adults alike. But Disney, a master of dreams, also understood the power of escapism. His Pinocchio, released in 1940, retained the basic framework of Collodi's tale but softened its edges, smoothed away the rough bark of its despair. The darkness remained, but it was a muted darkness, tempered by humour, song, and the unwavering belief in the power of good. Disney's Pinocchio, with his wide-eyed innocence and catchy tunes, became the version most would come to know and love. The original, with its haunting imagery and unflinching portrayal of suffering, faded into the background. Section 5. Beyond the surface, modern takes on a timeless tale. Yet the darkness lingers. It whispers beneath the surface of Disney's cheerful facade, waiting for the right moment to re-emerge. And re-emerge it has in recent years. Modern adaptations of Pinocchio, such as Guillermo del Toro's visually stunning stop-motion masterpiece, have dared to peel back the layers of Disney's sugarcoating and confront the story's unsettling heart. These adaptations remind us that Pinocchio is not just a children's fable. It's a story about the human condition, about the struggle to find our place in a world that can be both beautiful and brutal. It's a story about loss, about the weight of expectations, and the enduring power of hope. Section 6. A universal struggle. Why Pinocchio still speaks to us. Why then does this story, born of tragedy and steeped in darkness, continue to resonate with audiences today? Perhaps it's because, deep down, we recognize ourselves in Pinocchio's wooden frame. We see our own yearning for connection, our own battles with temptation, and our own desire to be better than we are. Pinocchio's journey, for all its darkness, is ultimately a story about hope. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, even when we stumble and fall, we have the capacity for growth and redemption. And that, perhaps, is the most enduring magic of all.